Cleveland, Ohio. This is the time of spring training that baseball executives hate. The regular is less than 2 weeks away, and all any general manager worth his cell phone and sunglasses cares about is health. Not his own, for goodness sake. That can wait until the off-season. He's just trying to get his best 25 players through the last few rounds of spring training without anyone blowing out an elbow or rupturing a disc. Imagine how Chris Antonetti and Mike Chernoff feel. Antonetti is president of baseball operations for the Indians. Chernoff is the general manager. There are 10 games left on their Cactus League schedule before they open the regular on March 29 at Safeco Field in Seattle. Already the bumps and bruises are mounting. Right-hander Danny Salazar and outfielder Brandon Guyer are expected to open the on the disabled list, and left fielder Michael Brantley could as well. Catcher Yan Gomez was supposed to go to Las Vegas this weekend to play 2 games against the Cubs, but he's down with this sore right arm. Right fielder Lonnie Chisenhall was scratched from Saturday's game against the Cubs in Mesa, Arizona, with tightness in his right calf. All-star third baseman Jose Ramirez left the game with a bruised right ankle, after getting hit by an errant throw on a steal of third base. None of the injuries are thought to be ending, but the worry never stops. Just remember how the Indians entered the postseason last year. They won 102 games during the regular, including 22 straight. They had the top rotation, bullpen and defense in the league, but they weren't the same club when they faced the Yankees in the ALDS. Chisenhall was limping because of an injury to the same calf that started barking on Saturday. Bradley Zimmer was out with a broken hand. Jason Kipnis was playing center field in his place. Brantley, playing on a right ankle that needed surgery, was forced into the lineup when Edwin Encarnacion went down. And something was wrong with Cy Young winner Corey Kluber. April 14, 2017, Lonnie's Grand Slam. Tom Hamilton. The Indians lost the series in 5 games. The cumulative effect of those injuries could not be ignored. Antonetti and Chernoff, if they had their way, would encase the entire roster in bubble wrap and ship to Seattle on Sunday morning for safekeeping. But it can't be done. Pitchers still need to get their innings. Hitters still need to hit. And the people who get paid to worry need to do that as well. Providing that Gomez is just going through a tired arm period in spring training, Antonetti and Chernoff would seem to have little to worry about when it comes to catches. In Roberto Perez and Gomez, they have 2 of the best defensive catchers in baseball, and they've both had their moments offensively. Perez is putting the finishing touches on a strong spring. In a 5-1 win over the Cubs on Saturday, he went 2 for 3 with a grand slam. Perez is hitting .400, 12 for 30 with 3 homers and 9 RBI. Gomez is hitting .2968 for 27 with 2 homers and 7 RBI. When spring training opened, Perez and Gomez, in their one-on-one meetings with Francona and the front office, said they wanted to be the #1 catcher. Over the last 5 years, Gomez has been the primary catcher, but Perez has gained ground. Last year in the ALDS, he started 4 of the 5 games. Big hit Bob Roberto Perez on what makes him so effective in clutch spots. Francona has balanced the playing time between the two with the dexterity of one of the Flying Wallanders. He says he's going to continue to work the high wire this year because he feels the Indians are a better team when they're both catching a lot of games. He says he never foresees a situation when Gomez or Perez would catch 5 or 6 games a week with the other reduced to a backup catcher. They both throw well, call good games, and work with any pitcher on the staff. Last year they combined to hit 22 homers and drive in 94 runs. Now all Francona, Antonetti and Chernoff have to do is get Gomez, Perez and the rest of the top 25 to Seattle on time and healthy.